What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we are going to talk about the Bionic Avengers and how important is this team going forward. The truth about the Bionic Avengers, a hidden secret that as it seems people are not taking a look at, and how this is going to affect you going forward. Is this a team that you should invest in? Yes, of course you should. But we are going to take more specifically a look on how it's going to be the impact of this team to the game. And also, how much can you work with, how far are they going in case you are like a free-to-play player and you are going only to be able to unlock Deathlock, for example, at 3 yellow stars or at 4 yellow stars if you are able to complete the monthly event. So, as always, if you like the information on this video, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content. Okay, so let's get started. So I've been playing with these guys a little bit, and I have take a look at their kits, take a look at their stats, and as always, people are concerned. Is this team going to be good enough for me when we have 3 new characters? One of them is a campaign character. One is a monthly event, and the other one we have no idea how is it going to be released. But if I'm able to complete all the milestones during an entire month and get Deathlock at 3 yellow stars, maybe 4 yellow stars if you are able to complete the whole event, is this going to be good enough? Since this is a raid team, is this going to be good enough for Doom 2.3? Is this going to be good for Doom 3.2? Those are all questions that people usually have, and it's important to answer them early on so you can manage your expectations, because you are only as successful as your expectations are bigger or smaller. If you have really big expectations, then you are going to be less successful because the requirements to fill those expectations are going to be a lot bigger. So this is something very important to have in mind when you are taking a look at new characters, especially when characters are related with Horsemen and also with Raid. So you'll be able to get this guy once again free to play, easily 3 stars, but if you complete the full event, 4 stars. And then we have these 2 very old characters that you probably usually have. For V-Vision, she's going to be a campaign character, as I mentioned before, so spending at least 200 cores per day on her campaign will allow you to unlock her between a 4-star and a 5-star, 5 yellow star, and the Hulkbuster is the only character that we don't know. So in case it's going to be a very convoluted event, in case you are only able to unlock him by the normal milestones at 3 yellow stars, I'm warning already that you should consider spending some cores to get him to the 4th yellow star. Once again, this is not only a raid team, this is also going to be a Horseman team. Okay, now, comparing with the experience that we had in the past with teams like, for example, the Young Avengers. So we have the Young Avengers right here. This team for the Scourge, they were very good at, they were usable at 3 yellow stars and 3 red stars. I have seen a lot of people with 3 yellow stars and 3 red stars, Kate Bishop and Echo, that were able to get 6 yellow stars rogue. So it's very important for you that you get these new characters, even at 3 yellow stars and 3 red stars. If you get them to gear tier 15, and then to the maximum level available, that's going to be very important for this upcoming Scourge. But there is something that people are not paying attention to, is that we are on a new meta. We are on the meta, we are on MSF. It's not meta, it's the MSF 3.0. Yes, we are already on MSF 3.0, and we are going to take a look at the fact that proves this. So if you don't know what is this, MSF goes through different phases. We have the original MSF, then the MSF 2.0 started with Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer had higher stats, way beyond anything that was available in the past. Usually characters had like 200,000 to 300,000. And then Silver Surfer dropped with 500,000 HP. He had the biggest armor possible, tons and tons of damage. So he was a game-changing character, and every character after Silver Surfer was around the same stats or higher, and that's it. So Silver Surfer marked the point where the game jumped into a new meta, new stats and everything like that. And now we are experiencing the same thing. Not many people have paid attention to, but for example, teams like the Darkhold, with the teams before Darkhold, we had like 800,000, not 600,000, yes, 600,000, around that in terms of HP. And then they jumped to 1 million in terms of HP. And you can see right here with the Web Warrior. Scarlet Spider is the Web Warrior with the highest HP. And we are going to compare that to Hulkbuster, which is also a raid character, which is this team, the Web Warriors, is a raid team. They were also a Scourge team, so they were also required to unlock a Horseman. And the same goes for the Bionic Avengers. Okay, so let's take a look at the stats of Scarlet Spider. If you take a look right here on the HP, with buffs 700,000. That's pretty decent. But once again, this is the cap of the Meta 2.0, of MSF 2.0. This is the cap, 700,000, 800,000 max. Now, when you take a look at the new meta, when you take a look at Hulkbuster, which is on the same situation where Scarlet Spider was, then you see that the stats are completely ridiculous. 1 million HP, 1 million HP with buffs, of course. So we are taking a look at a 50% increase in terms of HP. And it's not only about HP, it's also about the armor. So this is going to be factors that are going to be very, very important for this new upcoming Scourge, because it will greatly lower the amount of damage that enemies do to you, but also the amount of damage you can withstand. In terms of the damage output of your team, as you can see, right here we have 43,000, and with Scarlet Spider we have 41,000. So in the damage department, it has not changed as much. And you can see this when you go from the Doom Raid 2.3, so Doom Raid 2 on difficulty 3, the enemies have more health than the enemies on the Raid Doom 3.2 or 3.3, or even at 3.4, the enemies have a lot less HP than they had on the Raid Doom 2.3. And that's a good thing, because it means that they don't have to increase the cap, and this also means that in terms of PvP, the resilience of the teams are going to be way more important than the damage output of the characters. So this is what you need to keep in mind when you take a look once again at the Bionic Avengers, because even at 3 yellow stars, 3 red stars, they are going to do excellent in raids, and they are going to do pretty decent also in the Scourge event. As always, remember that the Scourge is about competing. You are competing with other people for the leaderboards, so manage your expectations. People say that Marvel Strike Force is a game about resource management. Yes, that's true, but it's also about expectations management, because if your expectations are super high, you are going to be frustrated all the time. You'll never be happy, so keep that in mind. So the answer is yes, Bionic Avengers, they are going to be amazing, even at 3 yellow stars, 3 red stars. The more stars you can get, the better. And make sure you check out my infographic, link will be in the description on my Discord. The infographic for this team, the best E4s, the best ISO 8, and so on. Okay, so thanks for the sub, by the way. Okay guys, so that's going to be the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't panic about this team. Once again, 3 yellow stars, 3 red stars is going to do just fine, not only for raids. If you are on Doom 1, if you are on Doom 2, this team is also going to be good there. And you can even sim with this team. And in terms of gear, I recommend to get the levels as high as possible and get them all to gear tier 14. If you feel like you are not doing the job that you are supposed to do, then you increase the gear. Always level up first, and then you invest the gear in case they are still not doing what you need them to do. So yeah guys, that's going to be the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and if you found the information helpful, make sure to share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I will catch you guys later.